Hi, so today we're going to teach you how to solve percent word problems. So I have this problem here today. Jason bought a bicycle that cost $300. Jason eventually sold the bicycle for 25% of its original cost. How much did Jason sell his bicycle for? Okay, so we know a couple of things, right? We know that the guy's name is Jason. We know that he bought the bicycle for $300, and we know that he eventually sold it for 25% of the value. So in this case, we got to find out what was the final price that Jason sold this bicycle for. So the way we do this problem is like this. It's a multiplication problem. 300 is what we would put here. 25% is the same thing as 0.25. So we take 300 and we multiply it by 0.25. And then now we do the problem. 0 times 5 is 0. 0 times 5 is still 0. 3 times 5 is 15. And then now we put a placeholder on the second line. 0 times 2 is still 0. 0 times 2 is another 0. And 3 times 2 is 6. Okay? We don't need to do this part because all we're going to get are zeros. But you know what? Let's just do it anyway so you know how it is. 0, 0, and 0. So now we add everything together. 0 just comes all the way down. 0 plus 0 is 0. 5 plus 0 is 5. 1 plus 6 plus 0 is 7. And 0 just comes down. So the way it works when you multiply with decimals is that there's no decimals here. 0 decimals. And then there's 2 decimal spots here. 2 decimals. So you add up how many decimals are there, 0 plus 2. So the final answer should have 2 decimal spots. So you put this over here. Okay, so now we know that, and then we can put the dollar sign, 0.75 or just 75. And then so the final answer, Jason sold it for $75. Okay, and that's how you solve this problem.